Drop here, and today we are back in the Escalade. What I'm going to be doing is removing the front seats, removing the center console, and running some wire from the head unit all the way to the back doors in order to amplify, or not so much amplify the back door speakers, but bypass this Bose system and run my back door speakers. A lot of people have asked, why didn't I just bypass the amp and hearing stuff, and that's because in reality I'm not going to use it at all. I don't want it a part of the system for anything. I'm not trying to deal with the Bose system in here at all. It's going to all either be ran off the head unit itself, or it's going to be run into a separate amp, and I'll be installing separate amps later in order to do the doors. As I said, if y'all didn't catch the first video, or not so much video, but yeah, the first little upload, that's where I did the front doors, and I sort of explained that the speakers in which I bought and everything are going to be used in order to mock up door panels. So although I'm running them right now, that's where the actual sound is going to go. Like, I'm going to use those, push them into some bigger door panels, probably like 3 or 4 6x5s in each door, along with like an 8 or something. So I figured that out later when I get the final, which once they draw up at the build, it'll never be final. You'll always continue going. But yeah, stay tuned. Here go the intro, and y'all can just watch me snatch out these seats.
I know it's storming right now, but we gon' see some better days. Back in the booth, and that's the only way I can meditate. Off the beans, I'm lean, but thought process is hella straight. Went through some shit, had to peep, play, and reevaluate. Past couple days, niggas been pushing me like hell. Got they ass beat mad, cause we ain't in the cell. Fuck, Lord, I need you, cause later call my dude, need help. Fighting with myself, still putting shit to rest.
Alright, so one of the first things I'm going to be doing is getting the seat all the way back. And that's as far back as it goes. Your front bolts are a 20. It's an inverted Torx bit, so it's weird. Something like that, I guess. Can you see it? The other way. What's the camera? Right there. Yeah, inverted. E20. And the reason I'm taking the seats out is, one, because I've never been up under them, so I'm also clean while I got it done. And as I said, I'm particular about my wires. I don't want wires showing or nothing like that, and I don't want to run, what you want to say, trails and off. I don't want to run trails and trails of wires down these doors. So yeah, I'm just go ahead, E20 up front, and it's gonna be an E14 for the ones in the back. This is exactly why I said I wanted to take the seat out, because it's dirt and stuff all up under here. I'm gonna try and clean that out. But look at this shit. None of this is mine, but I think I got enough change to hit the car wash when we get done with all this. See ya. I'm gonna go get my shop back, clean up all this right here, and get prepared in order to release the center console. Hi YouTube, it is a mess in here, but I got the wire ran through my what is this, the sound protection? Yeah, I got it in here and snaked beside that plug. It fit just perfect if you pull that tab off. So I got it beside the plug, it run on clean, and out into the door. Of course I got some slack, as I said this will be for door panels and stuff in the future, so cut yourself some slack. And now here comes the, what you want to say, treacherous part of chasing it from here all the way up there cleanly, missing everything down here that could get it wet or any kind of thing like that, and you know, when the AC come on, but chasing it up to the dash and out to the front. As you see, I already marked my other 2 wires for the right front, left front, and then I gotta repeat the same damn thing to do it to that door. Hi YouTube, as you can see, I got that harness busted open once again. Pause. Anyways, left rear right here. It's going back to the door. Left front, or right front and left front. And yeah, I'm gonna end up seeing what I can do and seeing what's gonna be needed after I get done wiring all of this. This is ridiculous. All of this shit behind here, stuffed in there, is crazy. Stay tuned to cut y'all on when I got that door wired. Split. Grab these. I just need to hear get some sound come out of here. Space on my building. This right here is a whole nother reason I was changing them out. I didn't get the front door when it was like rear. It's gone. That's how they made them back in the day. Cheap little fiber paper. We're gonna get this one. Snakes in through the door boot like that. really do hope I got enough wire this time. They do say measure twice, cut once. I'm damn sure just measure and cut. Look like it's gonna come down this side. So what we're gonna do, take this tab, break it clean off. Like that. Just gonna allow that wire to sit down inside of it. Come on, stretch your panties. Somebody blowing down that highway back there. This is one of them gaskets I don't think they ever meant for it to come off. See how clean it looked though once it's done. Put these two back on in here like that. Door. I got knowledge now though that when I do my door panels, since this is gonna be my grommet that I'm gonna use, I'm gonna end up extending it a little bit, probably running my home over. Where'd it? There you go. This ain't gonna work with no battery. Yeah, drilling fabric ain't exactly easy. Piece of sound deadener, that's the word for it, sound deadener. Well, I could get us took my time early. Put this in real quick. Oops. That's why they say measure twice, cut once. I know you'll sit in place when the panel's back up there. Come the part of running this. I really don't feel like I got enough wire.
still have to pull all this out over here. This shit here, this harness is just annoying. I ain't never really had to do this to another carpet. So I figured it's gonna be a bypass system or something when you're dealing with GM and all the different modules. We need to reprogram these. I can't say. Hell, it'll still be 2025. Maybe catching updates tomorrow. This is much as I can. That chime, all that extra mess. Look at the speaker ran.
Alright YouTube, this is where we gonna wrap it up. I finally got the dash put back together, the speakers ran and everything. I give y'all a little sound test on another day when I actually can play some unmonetized music through it. I did go ahead while I was in there. I did
Sun's going
the CD
down,
changer mod or whatever. I busted the guts out of the CD interior,
put back together, got the
put some
seats
fabric in there, and now I got a
Still a
pocket.
mess
It ain't
in
perfect.
Still
Because I need to actually, you know,
clean up
mount the fabric down, but it's got a pocket in there. It's deep too. You wouldn't even know it's a cell phone all the way back in there. Little contraband pocket. But yeah, did that. Got everything wired and ran pretty well. Do I add a key on me? Let's see. Can I play something real quick? Anything? So yeah, this thing definitely brought some bass with it. I'll keep it in for right now just to keep the bottom, but the highs and mids definitely got real clear, so I have to get those tuned, and we on the roll now as far as just sounding like something. I got speaker coming from all four corners now, so that's good. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate everybody, you know, subscribing, staying tuned. I got membership now, so feel free, pay $1 a month, be a member. You pay $15, I will get you a custom Drop Lows Motorsports jet tag. I've had this one now for almost a whole year. Mechanic owned. Granted, it's dirty, but you see the quality, like the fraying and all that you get from your AutoZone mess. It ain't here, so it is worth it. That is $15 a month though. The rest, I think I got a $1.99 subscription and another like $5 subscription just to help out the channel. All of it goes towards, you know, more build projects, more stuff that I'll be doing. As you know, we got an LS project on the way with the wagon over there. We're gonna get it done, so stay tuned. There's a lot going on with the Drop Lows Motorsports channel, and I appreciate y'all watching.